He waves the bat over the left shoulder. He swings, and it's a line drive to center. Law dives. He can't make the catch. In comes Alamo. Here comes Whiting. He'll score without a throw. 2 RBI base hit, Donnie DeWees.
Donnie is in his first season with the South Bend Cubs, and he's had a few major influences growing up.
I think it was just playing, picking up a bat and t-ball, and I started at like 4, maybe 5 years old, something like that. Just loved it. Stuck to it. My mom, she pushed me pretty hard. She's been a huge impact for me. She's pushed me along. She's been pretty strict while I was growing up, but she did what she needed to do to keep my head right. It helped. I grew up watching Mike Hampton a lot. He graduated from the same high school I went to and got drafted out of high school, so he had a big part of our community. He actually built a high school field for us. He was my favorite player growing up. I talked to him a lot, saw him at the park all the time, and he had a pretty big impact as well.
Donnie is not only terrific with a bat, he's also excellent with his glove.
DeWees, head first diving catch, Donnie DeWees.
Donnie's a guy that kind of exploded onto the scene last year in the draft. He had always performed, but more under the radar. In the summer collegiate leagues, he hit up in the Cape. So he'd always been someone that wasn't getting as much attention as a lot of the other guys that were going in the first round. But you know, he let his performance speak for himself. As you guys have been around him now, he's not a guy who seeks the limelight other than by his play out on the field.
In 2015, DeWees wasn't even recognized as one of Baseball America's top 100 college players, but DeWees kept on working.
I knew I was well off. I just did everything I could to put myself in a good position, and honestly, a lot of that stuff has to do with politics, where you go to school. I went up to the Cape and did everything I could there, put up numbers, put my name on the radar.
Donnie has contributed his maturity to North Florida coach Smoke Lavelle during his injury-riddled sophomore season.
Up until that moment, I mean, the coaches would get on to us, and it would just be kind of like, okay, I screwed up. But after that whole season, I was sitting there, I'd talk to Coach Smoke all the time. I would do the hitting chart quite often, actually. It really opened my eyes to see how the game should be played, so I respected it.
The Cubs expect a bright future for Donnie DeWees. For the South Bend Cubs, I'm Lee Saldana.
I gotta go.